Wake Forest coming in at 20-9, 12-6 in the conference. As we showed you, Joe Lunardi, our bracketologist, says they are on the outside looking in right now.
And Obi, to be completely honest, even though this would be a huge step in the right direction if they get this win, I'm not sure if this is enough to get the Demon Deacons in, especially after the week they had last week.
It may not be. Turning and firing, Trayvon Spillers, who comes in averaging 10 points a game. We take a look at tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by CDW. As mentioned, Proctor back in there, along with Knipple, James, Flagg, and Malawach. James with a misfire. And Hildreth with the rebound. The starting lineup brought to you by CDW for Wake Forest. And as Salas and Hildreth go.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we are completely. It is completely upside down here. That is crazy. Like I was saying, nothing technically seems to be working today. I lost 4 hours of work on something that I got home and it's like so-and-so program has crashed. And I was like, I didn't even have that program open because I saved it last night before I went to bed. Wrong. Turns out that is incorrect. And what I was working on for 4 hours last night is gone, which is amazing. So this wasn't working. Everything, just technical difficulties all over the place. What a fun time. I am having a great day here. And the last thing I need is for Wake Forest to actually show up on a 20.5 point spread worth of a game. Because as we know, and as we talked about on Saturday, Wake Forest absolutely needs a win in order to get in. Actually, even if they did beat us, they probably still don't get in. But as it usually is, remember last year when they beat us and then stormed the court and then still didn't make the tournament? That's the typical, like, classic Wake Forest... Classic Wake Forest. Beat Duke, celebrate, then completely lay an egg and don't even make the NCAA. But apparently we can't even shoot for anything here. 2.5 minutes in, we don't have any single point. Slow start for Duke. There, your Xbox disk drive is broken. I'm surprised your Xbox even still has a disk drive. I don't think my PlayStation has. Actually, no, I did buy the PlayStation with the disk drive. Although I don't think they come out with them anymore. Malawach tries 3 and can't get that one. They left him open for it. I mean, he's hit them in the past, and he can't get that one to drop. So actually, very poor shooting for both teams. As Wake Forest misses a 3, they're going to call a foul on Knipple. Skylark's got to take a shower. He'll be back. All right. Coach Shire not happy with the current situation. It's the Xbox One X from ages ago. All right, yeah. That one still had a disk drive, I guess. It's only the most recent ones that don't. I can't even remember what the current Xbox is called. Yes, welcome back, Tyrese Proctor. Although the shooting hasn't quite been there, but yeah, we made such a big deal of that knee. It turned out it wasn't really much of anything. It was a shot clock violation. So at least the Duke defense showed up there, and the students have definitely shown up today, which is great considering this is the last home game for Duke. It's both freshman and senior night, and if you just look up and down the roster and say basically, all right, Cooper Flagg, Isaiah Evans, Tyrese Proctor, Con Knipple, Malawach, Sion James, Mason Gillis. I mean, it's like 7 people. Oh, Knipple wide open in the corner if Flagg sees him, but Hildreth will actually get called for the foul, so I'll take the foul on Hildreth for the time being. I guess for another game to get to 100 does not seem to be in the cards at the moment, as I thought the 20.5 point spread was kind of ridiculous for Wake Forest. 2 shot fakes, and Con Knipple finally manages to get some open space and Duke's first points. There we go. We are on the board, 2-2. And that scoreboard isn't working. There you go. That's not working. There is no way. I would bet $100 that Flagg is not. There's no way he's not coming back. There's no way. there's just not enough space, man. You got to turn the roster over so many times that, like, you only have so many scholarship spots. It's a nice extra pass out to Knipple in the corner. He almost manages to hit that three. Good closeout by Hildreth, actually. So we get 2-2 still, 15-30. I feel like everybody got worked up for the game. Actually, oh, there's Wake Forest is way too strong. Another one that's way too strong. Malowich with very strong read. That should be a foul on 8. That is absolute. Oh, geez, Zion James got hit in the head with it by a ref. That's a flagrant foul on the ref. Shane, welcome in. So far, Wake Forest does kind of have their A game. At least, well, man, both teams seem a little rushed, actually. I did think it was a bit odd that, like, it's a bit hard to play on 48 hours notice, right? As far as, like, the quick turnaround. But we did give our guys a lot of rest. Like, they didn't play the full game against, what was it, Florida State. I can't even remember who it was against. They basically didn't play the full game against Florida State anyway. Yeah, flagrant on the ref for this play here. So we get, we get, what do we get? We got flagrant on, I don't know, folks. I think this one, this to me is a category, is just an F1. I mean, this is contact above the shoulder, very clear, right? Intent does not matter. That is very clearly a flagrant foul by that ref on Zion James. By the letter of the law. It really is. There should be free throws. There should be free throws, considering that nobody can hit anything from the field. You got Wake Forest shooting 1 of 10, and Duke shooting 1 of 7. Duke 0 of 5 from range, and Wake 0 of 2. I mean, it's pretty bad. I guess technically Wake Forest is worse than Duke at the moment. No easy runouts either. Nothing basically in transition. 1 turnover per team. I guess that was the shot clock violation for Wake Forest. Who scored for Wake Forest here? Spillers. We flip back to the game. Where is the Wake Forest game now? Where did that happen? It was a while ago. Yes, no, maybe. I can't even find it at the bottom of my timeline. Where is it? FSU, State, Miami, Notre Dame, Pitt, SMU, Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech. Holy smokes. Louisville, Auburn, Seattle. What? Why can't I... Wait a sec. Why can't I find my box score from the other Wake Forest game? Is it just gone? What happened to it? Wow, man, I'm telling you, today is cursed. Today is absolutely cursed, man. Ugh. This was only back in, like, January. I have a missing box score, which doesn't make any sense at all. Where was I that night? Where there it is. Wake Forest in between. There should be a Wake Forest in between NC State and BC, and it's not there. I have no idea what happened to it. That is wild. We are losing data left and right. There are glitches in the matrix today, folks. Isaiah Evans into the game as Proctor went to the bench. I guess he looked, and Gongba actually in the game too for Malowich. So interesting little lineup here. James, Knipple, and Flag stay out on the floor. Oh, Hildreth almost with a kick ball there. As Knipple tries to drive, gets it to Flag, and it's either deflected or... No, it's a backcourt violation as Hildreth hit the deck. And he's got his face covered. I don't know what the hell happened to him. That is an uncharacteristic turnover here for the Blue Devils. I have no idea how he thinks he got hit there. That doesn't even look like anything, man. Oh, he does. He does get hit with the elbow. He gets hit with the right elbow. All right. That is a bit of a clear out, to be honest. We got to see this. It is a bit of a clear out here. The first 5 minutes is indeed very ugly. What I expect from Wake Forest, honestly. It's all right. Isaiah Evans is going to bail us out of this thing by hitting a three. I mean, the elbow comes up high. I don't really know, man. I mean, Hildreth is in a defensive stance. It's like... Incidental contact. Incidental contact. We got away with one, folks. We got away with one. Because that would have been the second foul on Knipple, which is not great. That would not be great, especially this early. This is the comeback to earth. Is this the comeback to earth game? It definitely could be. I think we had this one circled. This is in the Carolina game, and it's a tough final week. I mean, the other. That's a nice forced timeout there. As Wake Forest will have to talk it over. I mean, if you look at the other. What an easy week for Louisville and Wake Forest. We have a second here as we've managed to get them to call time. Not Wake Forest, I mean Clemson. So, Clemson, Louisville. Okay, Clemson has to go play Boston College and Virginia Tech. This is a joke, okay? This is Boston College is not even going to make the ACC tournament, all right? This is a quad 4 game on the road, whatever. This Virginia Tech one is like, they get it at home. It's like, come on, they get it at home, all right? The Birds have Cal and Stanford, but they get both of them at home. They don't have to go to the West Coast to play these games, all right? Also, a joke. I don't think they lose. I don't think either of the two of them lose any of it. I think they get the whole thing. I think Clemson wins them both, and Louisville wins both of them too. Easily. So 4-2. I wasn't even looking to see who scored. We'll get it in a second. Flags 3 is off. So 4-2 here as we continue. That is a nice deflection by Cooper Flag. Great defense down low. That was on Spillers. Nice over in the corner. Sion James for 3. Yes. All right. I was right about the method. I was wrong about the person. The 3-pointer is good. It was Sion James, not Isaiah Evans. Nice basket for Sion James in the corner. Great find by Knipple. Initiated off a great steal by Flag. And that is an easy 2 by Tyler Johnson. 6-5. As James drives again. Oh, and Flag is wide open. What a pin down screen by Patrick Gungpa. Oh my goodness. He just completely got Flag's defender stuck. 13:30 mark. Circle it. We'll look at it we'll get the replay at the timeout. Hildreth trying to cross Isaiah Evans over, runs into Flag. Really tough shot and comes up empty on this. 6-8. Evans bringing it up the court. He's playing point guard and Slim going right to the rack. Yes, off the glass. Coast to coast for Isaiah Evans, showing his some dribble drive penetration, and that's a silly foul by Gong with 30 feet from the basket. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. I like Sion James driving the other night against FSU. He had two back-to-back possessions where he just drove the ball right into the paint and scored. And then today we get the Isaiah Evans doing that same thing. Proctor is back in the game at the moment. We have a very tough shot. That was Salas, I think, there for 2. Gillis in the game now. Evans from way out. Oh, yes, Isaiah Evans. Getting the crowd into the game with a 3. What's up, Cat fam? Good. Yes, now we are awake. Okay. Now we figure it out. We had to play we had to get 8 minutes into the game to just get the malaise. Because apparently Mondays, just nothing is working on a Monday. I don't really blame them, honestly. Hildreth, that was short. That's an air ball. Duke comes up with a rebound, and we actually have a turnover. No, sorry. We have a foul on Efton Reed. Which is a very dumb foul, because he was definitely not coming up with the rebound. Which I'm not even sure if it technically is a rebound if it never hit the rim. So I don't even know what it was. It's definitely a missed shot, though. Catfin, you missed the FSU game. It's okay, man. It's all good. It was a blowout anyway. Oh my god, another one by... That one was an ill-advised 3. That one by Isaiah Evans was a little ill-advised. Proctor, great defense on Salas. He just runs into him, though. Oof, great shot fake. Tyrese Proctor gets caught in the air and fouls Hunter Salas with a great shot fake, actually. Well played. All right, this one. So this is the pin down I was talking about. I mean, okay, freeze it right here. So you're going to get Sion James going to drive to the basket, right? Cooper Flag being guarded right now by Trevon Spillers. Technically, Efton Reed, number 4, is the man matchup against number 21, Gungba. 25 is the man matchup against Cooper Flag. And Flag is going to fight over they're trying to be very physical with Cooper Flag. They did this when we were at Wake Forest, also being very physical. But Gungba's just going to casually set this little screen, this pin down here. And Flag's just going to work. Okay. I don't know if they thought they were switching, but they clearly, at least on the Wake Forest side, that was a miscommunication. Because he turns around and he says, oh, goodness, where is my guy? Where is Cooper Flag? So, yeah, I don't think they were switching here. And it turns out Gungba's just there standing in the way of it. What a beautiful little action between those two. Nicely done. And then the assist for Sion James, who has been on a bit of an assist tear these last couple games. Just racking them up. Very nicely executed Duke offense on that particular possession. Was worth another look. So 13-8. Evans has been good until he takes crazy shots. I don't know what this thing was. Where is it? This one? I don't know what that is. This is he has hot. He was hot on the previous play. Okay, where he catch and release in really quick 3. And then He comes across, nice screen by Gungba, takes one dribble, and then just tries to, like, Steph Curry the thing, and is just, like, not even close. I mean, there is such a thing as, like, ugh. You look at that one and you're just like, oh, man. I guess you got to take the good with the bad, but, like, honestly, now that we have Proctor back, I'm really not looking, I'm not looking for Isaiah Evans to go like 4 of 13 from beyond the arc. I'm not sure that's like the best use of those shots. It's just massively inefficient. You can go 4 of 10 or 4 of 8. Like, I'm cool with that, but like, I don't know if you need to take that one specifically. And it's not even, like, technically a heat check, because all you did was make one before. You know, if you were, like, you know, if you had just made 3 or 4 in a row, I'd say, okay, I'll give you that one. But, like, we're not there yet. So, yeah. We're not there yet. Anyway. Yeah, Cat Fan, we never got any, like, story about what the eye situation with Cooper Flagg was. I saw nothing about, like, oh, it was just like, you know, a contact lens thing, or like, I don't know. Oh, geez, the Crazy Towel guy has gained weight. My goodness, that is not good. He was way thinner a decade ago, let me tell you. The Salas there makes, misses the first, makes the second. Proctor hands it off to Flagg. That was the foul on Proctor before we went to the break there. As Proctor, it looks like Proctor is using some extra padding in the legs there, which is pretty good. Nice, wide open is Gillis, who had 9 points the other night. Couldn't hit it as Malawach can't come up with the offensive board. And we have a flying Duke Harris there for 2. I don't know, like, there was no timetable given for Proctor's return at all by anyone. It's just like, day to day, we'll see how it goes with the pain. Oh, Salas gets Proctor on the arm there. Yeah, that's a foul on Hunter Salas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody expected Proctor back all the way to, like, at least next week. But hey, if he's good enough and if he feels good enough to go, all good. But, like, he just missed a free throw there. That's not great. Seems like he's still a little rusty, at least with his shot is concerned. Also, I questioned the color choice on the footwear for Tyrese Proctor. The maroon there looks very Florida State-ish, although doesn't quite matter as much, given that was last game. But anyway, Salas working on Proctor here, going right, and Salas will take the bank shot off the glass, and he will connect. Gillis thought about 3 again, actually passes it up to Cooper Flagg, and Flagg misses. Nice rebound by Malawach out to Proctor. Proctor will oblige from beyond the arc, and yes, he gets the soft roll from the Cameron rim. 17-13. Gets to that one to drop. Duke really extending the defense here. Wake Forest almost dropped it out of bounds. Efton Reed for 3. I guess we'll take that shot all day, but we won't take that rebounding because Wake Forest got the offensive rebound. That was Bellew. Here's Salas, another tough shot, which I guess we'll take, and we're going to get Another call on Tyrese Proctor. That'll be his second. Proctor saying that Salas threw the legs out. The problem with this possession, though, wasn't necessarily... I don't think the problem with this possession is Hunter Salas kicking out the legs. It's Duke not being able to close the possession out by recovering a defensive rebound, which then gives Proctor his second foul. And Salas misses. The 81% free throw shooter misses the first one yet again. Proctor to the bench and Evans to the bench. To bring Knipple back and James back as well. Knipple, Malowacz, Gillis, Flagg, and James, the 5 on the floor for Duke. Salas' second free throw does connect. 6 so far tonight for Hunter Salas. Yeah, as Malik Brown's still in sweats, so that shoulder's still not coming along as quickly perhaps as we would like, but... Oh, what?! That is not an offensive foul! No way! What? No. The Wake dude ran into him! What a cheap foul. The Wake dude is asking for it. Oh my God, come on. The Cameron Crazies are letting him have it. I love it. The ref you suck chant is back. Finally. Goodness, 5 seconds for Wake Forest, and Salas has to go 30 feet here. And that's a shot clock violation. I don't think he saw it. There's a good defense from Duke. So, turnovers, one on an offensive foul and another one there on a shot clock violation. Nice dump down here to Flagg, and Flagg is going to get the and one! Let's go! All right, Flagg is juiced right now. Let's go. He's into it. 6 points for Cooper Flagg. He's made some plays on defense. He just made this big play on offense. Flagg is about to take over the game. I can feel it. I can feel it right here. Lou Johnson here. Hildreth from the outside. That's another miss. Good rebound by Malowacz. Finally, Duke manages to close out a possession. And there's Flagg running the floor. Goodness. Pass up ahead from Knipple results in a turnover, but it was the right idea because Flagg was just streaming down the sideline there. Oof. We were about to have a big Flagg moment. Right there. Johnson has to give it up to Reed, to Hildreth, over to Salas, being guarded by James. Oh, great hands by James. Knipple comes up with it. We got a 3-on-1. Go! Take it, Con! Just take it himself. Oh, no. It's too strong, actually, but it'll be a foul. All right. I feel the energy back into the game right now. All right? For our guys, especially defensively. We've got shot clock violation. We've gotten a steal there, a good defensive rebound on the previous possession by Malowacz. We're threatening to literally turn these into transition opportunities for really quick scores. Hasn't quite gotten there yet. Knipple will be able to get this at the free throw line, though. Yeah. Skylark is back. Welcome back. You missed our little, we put in a little run together here. And Knipple will make both of them. So Duke out to an 8-point lead here. This is typically how this goes, right? Like, a team plays Duke pretty tight for a little while here in the first half. Duke manages to quietly push the lead out to 6 or 8 after a couple consecutive stops, and then all of a sudden, bam! It's like a 15-point game, and you hardly know what hits you. So let's see where this goes. Remember against Florida State, it was 14-4 run. Florida State got it down to within 2, and then 14-4 run, and then same in the second half, 14-0 run, just out of nowhere. This Flag will pick up his first foul. Wake Forest at Cameron is always a bit of a tough game. They're showing the stat there of Cooper Flag getting 11 ACC Rookie of the Weeks. Actually, last week, Isaiah Evans was the ACC Rookie of the Week. So Evans managed to steal one from Cooper Flag, who's still going to run away with the ACC Rookie of the Year. But thought it was kind of funny. One of two at the line for Reed. We got 6 fouls apiece. I guess that was technically considered in the shooting motion. I don't know. Gillis coming around his screen. Shot wasn't there. 2-man game between Flag and Knipple. Knipple, Flag will almost turn it over. No, we'll get it right back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. There was no change in possession here. Flag is going to have to go through. Finds James. What a find! Sion James, Flag emerging from the double team. Finds his mate down there. 9 points here for Duke is the advantage. Malawach on Reed. Reed facing him up now, trying to back him down on the right block. Reed, oh, that's going to be a block by Flag. Flag sized that one up from a mile away. Johnson here with the floater. Flag with the rebound. Here we go. Here, this is about to be a kill shot right here. Here's the Knipple three-pointer. Oh, my God, I was so close. There's the offensive rebound. Still could be. Here's Flag trailing the play. Step into it, son. No, give it to Gillis. There's the 3. God damn it, guys. Come on. Help me out. Knipple saves it. Saves it right to Wake Forest and Spillers, rather. Oh, Hildreth coast to coast. Way too strong. Way too strong. Still an opportunity for the kill shot here. It's 5-on-4. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul on Johnson. That's his 3rd by my metric. Damn it. That 3-pointer was about to force Wake Forest timeout. Whether the Knipple one would have hit or the Mason Gillis one would have hit, either one forces a Wake Forest timeout right there. That's yeah, John Shire can't believe it either. Gillis has been cold compared to his recent game. I mean, he had 9 points in the other against Florida State. It was right. Florida State there, and Mason Gillis with 9. What do you have against Miami? 6. Illinois 3 against. Yeah, it was the Florida State game. I feel like he had a big couple of threes there in the Florida State game that really were able to buy us some separation. Steve Forbes is heated. Yeah, he is. He's quite red, actually, at the moment. The game definitely is starting to slip away from Wake Forest. That Cam Hildreth play where he's trying to go coast to coast, but then doesn't quite, make it work. 4 of 15 on threes is Brick City. The thing is that Wake Forest isn't any better off. So, they're 0 for 4. So, and they haven't taken as much. as many rather, but their shooting percentage is still pretty abysmal. At least we're shooting 40% for the game right now, 8 of 20. Wake Forest is 6 of 22, so they're worse in both directions, literally. They've made fewer and have taken more, so their percentage is down at 27%. They're also 50% from the free throw line, with Hunter Salas having missed 2 of his free throws, despite the fact that he shoots it at 80%. Yeah, our defense is still hanging in there. They are actually winning the rebounding margin, +1 for Wake Forest at the moment, and +2 in the offensive rebounding category. The turnovers, something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Tied at the moment, but Duke, been a big disparity on points off turnovers, where Duke currently has 10 points off of 4 Wake Forest turnovers, which is actually kind of ridiculous because that's averaging over 2 points a turnover. So basically, our 3-point shots have come off of the Wake Forest turnovers. And Wake Forest only 2 points off the Duke turnovers there. So really not capitalizing well at all. The fast break points also in favor of Duke at 7-2. And actually Wake Forest doing better in terms of points in the paint, 8-6 at the moment. It's about half their points for the time being. Six assists on the 8 makes, though, so there's that for Duke. Yeah, I mean, Wake Forest is trying to be overly physical with Cooper. They're trying to be thugs today, ugly up the game. They definitely succeeded in the first 5 minutes. So Flag at the free throw line, and this is a 1-on-1. I think will he make the first? It's 7 for him. This was the Tyler Johnson foul that we had before we were. That was his 3rd personal before we went to break there. So Flag with 8 so far. That's his. Matches his average for first halves. Duke 26 and Wake Forest just threw it out of bounds. Efton Reed not on the same page as Cameron Hildreth. It's a bloody nightmare that was right there as Hildreth tries to elaborate. So like I was saying, right, it's an 8-point Duke lead. All of a sudden now you have 11. And now we're about to go 13 as Flag gets fouled yet again. And so that'll be more free throws. That'll be a grab on number 2. That's Juke Harris. Steve Forbes has taken a seat on the bench. He can't really believe what he's seeing at the moment. So yeah, all of a sudden, Duke going to find itself up 13. As Flag continues to hit. And he's got the stroke from the free throw line. 9 for him so far. And he makes that, so he's got 10. 10 for Mr. Flag in the opening stanza, in the opening half. But yeah, so they're showing right now is the log jam at number 4. The problem, see, Wake Forest at 12-6, along with SMU at 12-6, and Carolina also at 12-6. James Bly to block that. I thought James got this clean, man. Let's look again. Is Malik Brown returning this year? Yes, we do. Yes, he is. Oh, next year. I have no idea. Okay, the camera angle does not do us any favors there. Oh my God! Come on, man! Come on! That is clean. That is a clean block. But whatever. I mean, Reed can barely hit free throws, although he makes that one. As I was trying to say, so you got 3 teams vying for that 4th spot at 12-6. The 4th spot, remember, gets the double bye in the ACC tournament, which starts next week. Now, the double bye hasn't necessarily helped a lot of teams. There are teams that definitely end up losing their first game in the tournament off that double bye, but Wake Forest would still rather have it than not, I guess. And so if they lose this, they go to 12-7. The thing is, they do own a tiebreaker against SMU, but not against Carolina. So them losing this game, they're slim for 3. That doesn't go. So 1 of 3 for our guy from beyond the arc, as the poor shooting from 3 still continues. That's a block by Flag. Another one just kicked out of bounds, though, by Sion James. As Flag manages to recover in time. What a sensational play by Cooper Fleck. Look at it. I mean, woo! Get out. We have an offensive foul. Chris Hand, welcome in. Too much physicality there as Hildreth turns it over. So again, another Wake Forest turnover. Duke is about to extend the lead here. Oh, oh my God, never mind. Isaiah Evans with an offensive foul, and that's another turnover. So alternating offensive fouls as the lead is just 11. So Wake Forest basically going to lose that 4th position when they drop tonight. Because Wake Forest, assuming SMU wins, right? And then Carolina still as well. Oh my goodness! I thought Salas is absolutely traveling. What? Ball doesn't lie. Flag deflects the rebound, and it winds up in the lap of Sion James. Sion James there, going to the rack. The spin move, not good. Gongba manages to save it. Knipple gets it. Knipple out to Isaiah Evans. Extra pass to Cooper Flag, who is open one-on-one against Hildreth. Calling for the screen for Gongba. There's the pick and roll. And we have a trap. Oh, my God. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. 6 turnovers, man. Buy some glasses. I mean, the Salas one was bad. Like, he had established his pivot foot as the left foot, and he moved it like twice. It is absolutely sloppy. I mean, Wake Forest can't get it going either, though. Like, yeah, 6 minutes and 20 seconds since their last field goal. I mean, there's Salas who's about to turn this thing over to the floor, everybody! And that's a jump ball that'll go to Wake Forest, which will flip the possession arrow to Duke. So at least we get the ball to start the second half, the rate this is going. Basically like a little stoppage in play as we wipe the floor down. Wake Forest has had problems trying to get this baseline inbound play to work. Turned it over at least twice on this little setup here. They're about to get a 5-second call, but they do get it in to Juke Harris. Swatted into the Craven Crazy section by Malawach. 5 seconds on the shot clock. That shot ends up in the front row. It's like the Zion thing, but in reverse. Efton Reed with 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good defense by Flag. Oh, shot clock violation. As the shot went right over the top of the rim. Another shot clock violation for Wake Forest. So with the third one, if I have that right. The third one in this particular half. Man, there's blood everywhere, man. You got Hildreth bleeding from the mouth, Spillers bleeding from the chin. The refs are saying to take the under 4 timeout at the 4:06 mark. Interesting. So I think we'll take the media timeout here. Yeah. All right, they're going to take the media timeout right now with 6 seconds while the Wake Forest player gets some attention for a bloody chin. Okay. 28-17. No team has scored. I have to go a little ways back to actually figure this out. No team has scored since the 5:58 mark, and that was only free throws by Efton Reed. And then before that, it was free throws by Cooper Flagg, and before that, it was more free throws by Cooper Flagg. When is the last? We haven't had a field goal by either team since the 7:35 mark in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It has been 6 free throws, 4 for Duke and 2 for Wake Forest in the last 3:30. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gongba's got 1, Gillis 0, James 1. That's what I was missing. 9-8 in the fouls. All right, what's good, folks? Oh. Oh, everybody got through Monday all right. Last game of the season, of the regular season at least, will be on Saturday against Carolina. Be a 3:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Eastern time game. And Carolina kind of surging at the moment, actually, if you ask me. Definitely trending in the right direction. Can Kansas bounce back versus number 3 Houston? Boy, that'd be a big win for the Jayhawks tonight if they were able to get that one to work. We got to get a win tonight and a win Sunday, Chris. All right, so back to it. Under 4 minutes. Flagg gonna rise up and take 3. Wow, it's short, man. Malowacz does save it. Knippel is right underneath the basket. Right place, right time. A completely broken play, and Con Knippel saves the day, as does Malowacz, actually. Credit him with the assist and the save. Wow. Well, it's like Flagg just doesn't have the legs under him for that shot there. He was slow on that closeout. Oh. Spillers. I thought Cooper Flagg was playing Spillers way too far off. Slow on the closeout here. I don't know. Flagg looks like he's not hurt, but he's clearly tired. Malowacz gets his first points off the feed from Knippel as Con returns the favor to the big man for the previous possession. 32-20. Salas to Hildreth. Hildreth cross-court pass to Spillers. Flagg in correct position this time. Here's the switch. Now Flagg on Salas, and it's a turnover. Now Flagg 2-on-1. Flagg gonna give it to Proctor. Proctor with the easy. Oh no, he misses it! Oh my goodness, Tyrese Proctor. Unbelievable. Hildreth still can't get it. Pass up ahead. Let's see if Proctor flushes it this time. He doesn't. He does manage to finish. That one was harder. Oh, he's giving words to Salas. I like it. He probably just said a bad word in Australian. Timeout, Wake Forest. Well, no love lost there. Must have called him an angry kangaroo. Yeah, that should have been an and one. I mean, the contact there by Salas is... Oh, there was Oh, yeah, there were definitely words there. Yeah. Okay. So Duke by 14. Efton Reed. Oh, that's a bailout. I love the big trash talk. Run your mouth or get out of the gym. Nice. Efton Reed at the free throw line again after the Duke foul, and Reed makes the first. I actually agree with Corey Alexander on this particular time. That play when Flag did go to the ground for that ball against Salas and he had his right shoulder pinned underneath Salas, I was like, oh boy, this could end poorly. There's the way that our season is gone. That's like the last thing we need, man. Reed makes another one. All 5 points coming at the free throw line for Efton Reed. 5 of 6 for the big man from Wake Forest. Or for the Wake Forest big man, I should say. Knipple, nice pass outside to Proctor. Oh, that should have been a 3 there. Knipple with the rebound. James driving in. James with the left hand. Malawach with that rebound again. Kick it outside to Proctor. Proctor going to reset. Knipple calling for it and does get it. Knipple with the beautiful stroke. And the assist to Tyrese Proctor, and we've got a 15-point lead. Efton Reed now trying to work on Malawach. He recovers. Oh, and there is the turnaround hook shot, and that does go. Hunter Salas is washed on a washed Wake Forest. Should have stayed on the West Coast with Gonzaga. The strong word. There's the track. Even our chat is getting in on the trash talk. I love it, actually. Cross-court pass, Flag to James. James for 3. Yes! Back-to-back 3-point shots for the Blue Devils as both Knipple and James connect, and it's a 16-point advantage with 64 ticks left in the first half. Duke is extending here. Oh, nice little bounce pass. Reed trying to get it to Spillers, who can't quite get the connection. Weren't on the same page. That should have been an easy dunk. Hildreth coming around, and Hildreth has to get it to Reed. Reed going to take a 3. Oh, Reed actually going to hit it. So a little bit of a surge from Efton Reed, who's got the last 6 points for Wake Forest. He's on a run all by himself, and he now has 10. 30 seconds on the clock left here. Knipple in a great spot. If he's going to just turn around and put it up, he tried to put it up for Malawach. Malawach didn't read the play right. And now Wake Forest with an opportunity here. We went way too fast. We're going to give Wake Forest this possession here at the end. 7 seconds to go. Salas has it, and there's the hard screen by Reed. Salas trying to look for options. 1 second. And this is a long 2-point shot there by Harris. Juke Harris is way off. And 13 points will be the margin for Duke as we head to the halftime locker room. Efton Reed just did a too small emote and come on. Scoreboard. I didn't see that. Let's see. Was it on the three-pointer? I'm looking for it, Skylark. Oh, the turnover floater. Okay, so this one. I didn't see anything there. I mean, Knippel's lob hit the rim is what ended up happening. This is really good Duke defense, though. Even with this switch, you get Salas on the taller Malawach. And you're forcing this really tough Juke Harris shot down here. Maybe he did, but I didn't see it. Skylark. It was when he scored. I gotta grab some more water. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Mid-game, halftime break, halftime snacks for everybody. Look, 40-27, not bad for our guys considering we didn't score for a full 4 minutes there at the start of the game, which was pretty brutal. It's absolutely brutal, man. Actually, neither team scored, but still pretty good for us. My mouse just died? What? I'm telling you, man, we got glitches in the Matrix today. Crazy. All right, so Duke and Wake Forest, 40-27. Duke 13 of 33. Shooting slightly worse than 40%. Wake Forest not doing any better on 9-32. Shooting about 28%, which is, we are holding Wake Forest well underneath even Duke's averages. Scoring-wise, pretty good, but field goal percentage-wise, even better. 2 of 8 from beyond the arc for Wake Forest and 6 of 20 for Duke. That is an ugly 6 of 20 from beyond the arc. Actually, we've taken 23s. We've only taken 13 twos. I'm not really sure about this balance for our team right now, but it feels like we should be doing a little bit more from the inside. The free throw situation is pretty good, though, at 8 of 9. Your sister brought you some Taco Bell at work? You got a nice sister there, Chris. Be thankful there that she's bringing you food. 21-21 is the rebounding. That's consistent, even across both teams here. The turnovers, actually 8 turnovers for Wake Forest that have turned into 14 points for Duke, which is not as good as a rate that we've been. Remember when we had forced 4 Wake Forest turnovers and turned them into 10 points? Yeah, the next 4 turnovers that we forced only turned into 4 points. It's not quite the how we wanted to draw that one up. 11 assists, though. 11 assists on 13 baskets. That is considerable. I mean, it is assisting on everything but 2. So good ball movement. Obviously, good connectiveness there for our guys. And what else? Yeah, 6 turnovers for Duke. Not really what we would want to see. 12 for the game is a little high. It'd be nice for us to try to keep this to 10 and under for the game. So that'd be 4 turnovers in the second half in total. Points in the paint in favor of the Blue Devils. They're 12-8, and so are the second chance points, actually. The 3 steals for Duke, that makes sense, and 3 blocks, so winning in that category as well. Let's look at some of the individual stats here. Coop has 4 rebounds and 10 points. And actually, come on, Malowacz, man. 9 rebounds in the first half. That is quite impressive. Yeah, 8 offensive rebounds for Duke, 9 offensive rebounds for Wake Forest. We have 1 more defensive rebound than them, which is how it's even in the aggregate rebounding. But 9 rebounds for Malowacz is pretty ridiculous. 5 offensive, 4 defensive, and 2 assists. Also, Cooper Flag with 2 blocks right now is really, really good. And Sion James has yet to turn it over, so that is helping the assist-to-turnover ratio, which is very nice to see. Oh, man, I'm so tired. It's like I'm physically and mentally exhausted. Probably wouldn't be as exhausted as Cooper Flag has played 19 minutes of extremely physical basketball. Sitting at 2 and 6. Actually, who is shooting decently well? Con Knipple, 3 of 6, shooting okay. Isaiah Evans, 2 of 4, shooting okay. He's 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Nobody's shooting really that well from 3, except for Sion James, who's at 50% at 2 and 4. Their time? What do you mean, Herbert? Their time. For the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, it's Efton Reed that currently leads them in scoring. He's done most of his damage from the free throw line, half in fact, and does have a 3-pointer and another 2-pointer there to give him 10. Salas only at 6. Remember, this is something on the order of a mid-teens scorer who has been very, very effective against us in the past, but not today. Also, Cameron Hildreth, currently 0 of 6. 0 of 6 from the field. Yeah. Their second. Wake Forest's second leading scorer. Hildreth with a goose egg at the moment. Woo. Woo. Do I think that Auburn can make it to the Final Four? Absolutely. It obviously will matter on their... obviously it's going to matter who's in their bracket. I think I've said that I would pick Michigan State over Auburn, but... they might not have to play Michigan State, so there you go. Final game somehow. Well, final home game, Herbert. The season has gone pretty fast, actually. You're right. It feels like it's gone fast. I think just because this team has been so fun to watch, so fun to see them grow as well. Yeah, one of the most interesting Duke teams here of late, for sure. Personal fouls, 9 and 9. All right. That'll be 3. And this Duke should start with the ball. Wait, KU is a 9.5-point favorite against Houston? That can't be right. Is this right? No. They said it back. The announcer said it backwards. Houston is favored by 9.5. That makes sense. I still can't believe we lost this to. I still can't believe we lost to this team. The over-under is 135 points. So it's basically have to be a 65. That's a game that's like 70-70. Yeah, it's probably close, actually. Come to think of it. It's probably close. Okay, folks. So coming out of the locker room, obviously we're gonna want a good start. We're definitely not looking for a repeat of the first half where nobody scored for like 2.5 minutes. Which is incredibly awkward. So get out there, run our sets. I'm not even sure who specifically should take the shot, like the first shot of the second half. Maybe just keep feeding Flag. Skylark, I think you're hoping that they have a run. I think there's plenty of teams that I feel like could do it, but like a true Cinderella run, because I feel like outside of Duke and Auburn, the other teams seem rather even. Like this one beats that one, and then that one beats the other one, and then so on and so forth. All right, we got to be close to finishing this halftime here, folks. We have got to be close. Way too many commercials. Hey, I was right. All right, let's see it. Come on. Come on, boys. 13-point lead. Make this thing 20 by the time we get the first immediate timeout here. Just blow it wide open. Wake's halftime deficit in the last 2 meetings. 13, and then Wake started the second half on a 17-1 run. You know, maybe I just buried the box score from the previous game. Now I'm sort of remembering that we had to come back to win that game because Wake Forest put on like such a run. I thought we might have been cooked. Duke will start, which will flip the possession to Wake. And it's Knipple over to James. And James gets flagged? No. Actually, he will! Oh, Flag missed the dunk! Oh, my goodness, they were... The alley-oop was right there! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We're going to want that one back. That was going to be a highlight reel. Wow, what a turnaround, right? Tyler Johnson gets 3 after Cooper Flag can't close on a dunk. Oh, Knipple is short. Opportunity, big opportunity here for Wake Forest. They could do 5-0 real quick. See Johnson swing pass to Reed, and Reed is going to get it to Salas here. Knipple really coming across the screen, and we have an and one. Oh my goodness. Wow, brutal start right now. Absolutely brutal start as Salas makes that. So that's a 6-0 run to make it a 7-point game. Flag tried to get it to Knipple but could not. And now Knipple has it. Now he's driving in. He has to get it back outside to Proctor. Knipple almost lost the possession there. It's a hard screen by Malawach. Oh my goodness. Proctor has 4 seconds. Malawach couldn't get it. Flag gets the rebound, and Flag with the putback. Cooper Flag would not be denied. The 3-point shot by Malawach taken in desperation time, but an offensive rebound by Cooper Flag saves us. Wow. Proctor gets beat by Tyler Johnson, and Johnson scores. So Wake Forest, 3 of 3 here in the second half. Duke bringing it up the court. 7 is where we're stuck. Flag puts the ball on the floor. One-legged fadeaway. Flag has got 4 this half. Single-handedly the Cooper Flag carry at the moment. Duke need a defensive stop right now. James almost swats it away from Johnson. Johnson has to go behind the back on Proctor. Picks up his dribble, gets out to Salas. Salas with 12 seconds here. Salas attempts the crossover on James, kind of losing control of it. Tough shot, in and out. There, nicely done. That's the first miss by Wake Forest here. And the rebound down to Malawach, given to Flag, and Flag brings it all the way up. Flag as Malawach rolls. Flag thought about the 3. He'll reposition 1 to the left. Yes, Cooper Flag! 7 points for Coop. Raise the flag. James almost gets the turnover. Wake Forest will recover it, however, on a bit of a broken play. We got to reset the defense here. Efton Reed for 3. Oh my God. Flag wouldn't close out in time. Reed's got 13. Wow, that was not a good possession there. That's the second time tonight that Flag has been late on a closeout and has given up a 3-pointer to the other team as a result. Proctor swings it over to James. James over to Flag. Flag gonna jump stop, gets hit, and we have a whistle. This is the conditional. This is the conditional foul here because Cooper Flag missed it. The ref called the foul, which I guess goes in our favor, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. The conditional foul. Duke inbounds again. Now we got 16 minutes left. Knipple going to take 3. He's going to be fouled. He will be fouled by Spillers, who gets charged for his first. And Knipple will be at the free throw line when we get back. That's the 16 timeout. But Wake Forest so far 11-7 here in the second half, managing to shave 4 off the lead at the moment. Not a good start for Duke here. Wake Forest came out and they got 7 quick ones. Sorry, they got 3 straight buckets. Got 8 quick ones, and then 6 quick ones. Anyway, it was not great. So yes, the slow start hasn't quite done us any favors. A double slow start, actually, both in the first half and the second half. But I'm still feeling pretty good about this. We're currently at a 9-point advantage with Con Knipple, one of our best free throw shooters, going to the free throw line for 3 after the Spillers foul. So that should push it back out to 11 or 12. And then if we can play just one more possession of defense, we're kind of right back to where we started, which is good. So, folks, what are we thinking? We thinking Wake Forest probably has another run left in it? The impressive one for right now is Cooper Flag, who's put up 7 points in the second half. And if you look, Duke only has 7 points in the second half, so all the points are Cooper Flag's right now. I mean, he is kind of that second half player. 17, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. My goodness. I think Cooper Flag is about to catch fire too, but Knipple makes the first as we've come back to Cameron. That actually puts him in double figures. 10 for him. Make it 11. All 3. So back to 12. Back to 12 is the advantage here. Hildreth, oh my goodness, like just drives into the back of Malowacz. What a bizarro play, and flag goes to Malowacz, and Malowacz can't drop it in. Another missed dunk. Proctor has missed one. Flag has missed one. Malowacz has missed one. Damn, that's a 6 easy points right there. My goodness. Good defense on Hildreth by Proctor. Reed pulls Malowacz all the way out. 8 seconds here for Wake Forest. Johnson's going to have to try to go get fancy on Malowacz here. Spillers from the corner. Nothing. It would have been a shot clock violation anyway. Proctor brings out that's the 4th shot clock violation that we've forced in this game. Nice little pick and roll action. And then Malowacz out to Flag. Flag thought about the 3. Now he'll put the ball on the deck. Gives it to James. James cutting across. Yes, Knipple is wide open, but Khan has stepped on the end line. On the sideline, rather. Yeah, I think a lot of us were having flashbacks right there, Nick, because like Wake Forest went on a huge run coming out of the locker room and really like pushed it over into their favor. But so far, Duke has been able to mitigate the effects there of this Wake Forest run. We're still at 11-10. So we're almost back to where we had it at the end of the first half. There's another miss by Wake Forest as Malowacz cleans it up. We're just pushing the ball up ahead. I love it. Love it. Love to push the tempo here. Then Knipple back to Flag. Flag for 3! Yes! Assist for Khan. 20 points for Cooper Flag. Salas driving in behind the back dribble. Reed. Oh, Reed gets fouled from behind by Malowacz. He had good position. The second on Malowacz. I'm not too upset about that one. Hi, bud. What's up? Everyone tired today. Welcome, Nick. What's up? Efton Reed at the free throw line yet again. He's been making a living at the free throw line. He's 5 of 6. Now make it 6 of 7. What is Flag's high? 32? 60? No. Reed misses the second, actually. I want to say it's like 30. No, was it Knipple who put up the 30-point game? What? We can check. Isaiah Evans back into the lineup at the moment. Evans gets it from Flag, lets it fly. In it goes! Isaiah Evans is ready to go. Assist to Cooper Flag. Points to Evans, and this game is about to become a rout. About to become a rout. Salas, wow, very, very difficult. Knipple picks it out of the scrum there. Knipple 1-on-2. Oh, Knipple dribbles himself into trouble. Unfortunate. They're just trying to do a little bit too much. Our first turnover of the second half. There's Fredrickson that drives in there. And actually, he'll pick up Fredrickson. Bricks up 2. Back down to 15. Isaiah Evans ready to go again. That doesn't make it. Ooh, great tap out there by Gbangba, who wasn't going to be able to get the rebound. Crossover dribble and the spin move by Flagg finds a wide open Sion James in the corner. James gets it! Cooper Flagg just drawing everyone's attention. Heads up play. Sees the open man. Gets the pass. 2 in a row assists for Cooper Flagg. And we have a turnover here for Wake Forest. I mean, somebody's open on the double team, right? Pretty incredible. 14 assists so far for Duke. I mean, the Cooper Flagg performance here in the second half has been nothing short of spectacular. As he comes up to set the high screen for James, he gets the ball here. Evans is going to try to screen for him, and no, actually, Gbangba screens for Evans, and Evans is going to be way off again. I mean, it's just like the shots are like drifting to the right. It doesn't look. Gbangba with a hold and a foul. That'll be his second. As Flagg giving some consolation there to Isaiah Evans, who was hitting at about a 70% clip, and then not as much last game. Certainly not as much on 4 of 13, and then not as much this game either. Salas now for Wake Forest. Oh, that's a foul on James. Whew. Let's look at the second half here, specifically. Second half stats for the Blue Devils. Much better shooting performance, actually, for both teams in the second half. Duke 6 of 13, Wake Forest 5 of 10. It doesn't really feel like Wake Forest should be shooting better than us at the moment, but by the numbers, they are shooting a better percentage, even though Duke has made an extra bucket there. Now Duke with 19 points in this half and Wake Forest with only 14. So we have definitely managed to swing the half back into our favor. Duke 4 of 7 from beyond the arc at a 57% clip, and Wake Forest 2 of 3. Small sample size there, honestly. But rebounding, Duke with 9 and Wake Forest with 4. So if we total this thing up, then we get 30 rebounds for Duke and 25 for Wake Forest. Duke should play the NBA champion. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe this Duke team could be in the playoffs. Although that is a bit of a ridiculous scenario. Cooper Flagg with a very efficient 6 of 12 here that we see. And 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, shooting just 500 there. And 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He's got 7 rebounds, so very much in double-double territory. And 5 assists. Only one turnover, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. 5-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Cooper Flagg right now leading the team in assists. Malawach with only 2 points, but does have the 12 boards. Nobody else is really even close to a double-double at the moment. Not even Knipple, I don't think. He's only got 3 rebounds, but he does have 4 assists and 12 points, so he'd be probably the next closest, unless we can manage to pump up Malawach's numbers from 2 to 10. All right. We only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Oh, starters. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I would love nothing more than just putting up 20 on Carolina. Putting up a 20-point margin of victory against Carolina in the Dean Dome, man. That would just be such a nice way to cap off the season. Beautiful. All right, so back at it, we got Juke Harris and Efton Reed trying to go up against Malawach. Reed with the left hand is too strong, and Malawach brings down the rebound. Another one for him. They get 13 on the evening so far. James brings it up, and here's Flag. Flag trying to go one-on-one against Salas, and Salas will draw the foul. And that's his second. All right, back at it here. We got Mason Gillis wide open for three in front of the Duke bench, and Mason Gillis finally manages to hit. He was cold early in the game, but he connects there. 62-41. Duke has opened up a 21-point lead against Wake Forest, and the route is officially on. That's an air ball from Harris. Come on, death nail right here. Nail in the coffin, boys. Gillis for three, trying to get the nail in the coffin. Yes! Timeout, Wake! 2 back-to-back three-pointers for Mason Gillis. And it's a 24-point game. That was the kill shot that I wanted in the first half off the turnover. When I was like, oh, if we drill this one right here, this is going to be good. And we missed twice on that possession. Mason Gillis says, no more. We're sticking this three-pointer in. We're going to get this one to go. And it did. This will be down to their Wake down to their final timeout. Yeah, the wheels have come off for Wake Forest. To be fair, honestly, I thought that the 20-point line was way too aggressive, but I've thought that all the Duke lines that have been of late have been way too aggressive. But we just seem to be absolutely manhandling teams. Look, it's like Wake Forest, like this was a close game in the first half. Wake Forest mucked it up. It was ugly. We came out. We couldn't hit anything. Kind of back and forth. All of a sudden, Duke gets an 8-point lead, and then quietly we started extending this thing, going to the halftime locker room up for 13, right? 13-14. Come out of there. Wake Forest goes on a quick, makes 3 straight buckets, goes on a quick 7 or 8-0 run, gets it back down to within 7, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, we actually we're having flashbacks. We might be having a game here. Turns out we might have an actual game here, and then Duke just says, yeah, no game, just exhibition time, and we keep on rolling. And that's that. Kind of crazy, man. And all of a sudden, you go from, now it's a 24-point lead. The lead is tripled. Yikes. All right, folks, how we feeling now? I love this Carolina percent chance to make the tournament, 33%. And then Wake Forest down at 31. This is what we were saying, like, this is do or die for Wake, man. And right now, they're dying. They're dying hard. Friedrich! Sin. For 3. Nothing. And here's another opportunity for Duke. Zion James going to give it up. Nope. He's going to give it to Malawach. Maybe. Nope. Yep. Gets it back. Here's the lob. Oh, my goodness. We still can't get the 4th dunk we've missed. This is 8 points. We would have 7. We'd be, what, 73. Oh, my goodness. We've literally left 8 points at the rim. Literally on top of the rim. Very frustrating. That is gonna kill us in the NCAA tournament, man. It's just brutal. Oh, what a tough shot there by Juke Harris. Give him credit high off the glass. It's brutal, man. There, Wake brings the double team. Flag gets it out to Gillis. Gillis back to Flag. Flag gonna drive in, and Flag gonna go right at Efton Reed. And the end one. We had asked what was the most scored by Cooper Flag this season, individual Mr. Flag. Season high. Game by game value. Season highs. Points. 42 against Notre Dame. Okay, I forgot that game. 42 against Notre Dame. Right here. Yeah, 42. Good Lord. Oh, Flag missed it. Gongba comes down with a rebound, though, and gets it right back to Flag. Now everything working. Even the offensive rebounds off missed this. Nice outlet pass there to Gillis. Gillis almost went 3 for 3 here. Gongba to the floor, and he gets another offensive rebound. Isaiah Evans to Proctor. Wow, the effort by Patrick Gongba. Oh, nice shot fake by Gillis, but he won't put the 3 up. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Here's Flag. As Gongba has saved 2 consecutive possessions. Flag, feeling it! Unstoppable. Wow. 69-43. Duke has blown the doors off Wake Forest, man. We might see Spencer. It might be Spencer Hubbard time later. Reed trying to back down Gongba. We have a foul. Honestly, I don't know why you call a foul there. Like, Efton Reed is the aggressor as the offensive player on this. Like, just let him have it. Like, they're gonna go body blows. Just let him have it, man. There's no need to call that a foul. Reed is backing Gongba down, but Gongba is giving ground. Yeah, I just don't see the point there. Anyway. Yeah, we should have a held ball here that'll keep it with Wake Forest on the miss. Technical, double technical. What? Reed technical, Gillis technical for talking trash. I don't mind it, to be fair. So the stoppage in play. When the switch flips, this team is insane. All of a sudden, they're up 26 like nothing. I mean, if we've been talking about it, right? It's like hang around. All of a sudden, you're up. Okay, you're up 8. Then all of a sudden, you find yourself up 14. And then all of a sudden, oh, now it's a 20-point game. And you're like, what? How? Like, you think about it from the other side, right? It's like, that should be a foul on number 2, man. It's going to be called on Isaiah Evans, though. Be a 1-and-1, I think. From the other side, like a team is, they're like, oh yeah, guys, we're coming back. We're only down 8. I think we can do it. And then all of a sudden, nope, now you're 14. Nope, now it's a 20-point game. It's just like you're just out. You're just out of it, gone. Where is the extra foul here? This is a 1-and-1. Flag 2, Evans 2, everybody with 2. Oh, Gongba's got 4. Okay. All right. No, Gillis, I thought, had a technical call against him, but I guess not. Three, 2, 1 there. Okay. So that was Harris makes them both, so that gives him 6, and now Duke resumes play. 8:33 to go. Here's Knipple. He gets fouled on this one. That'll be a foul on Duke Harris. 1 sec. I gotta defrost the dog food before dinner time here. Proctor for 3 on the inbounds. Almost had it. Knipple does come down with the rebound, actually. Wow. I mean, Duke is all over the offensive glass right now, even when they shouldn't be. No flag in at the moment. On the bench, getting his rest. What a shot fake by Mason Gillis, and then he just drives all the way right to the basket. Wow, the shot fake to end all shot fakes right there. Efton Reed for 3. We've been leaving him open. He's gone 1 of 4. I guess the numbers work out. Proctor all the way, coast to coast. Alone! Yes! Tyrese, 8 points in his return. The knee looks just fine. Okay, guys, I think we're done. Oh my goodness, there's Gongba on the floor. Gongba with the steal. Manages to get it to Gillis. Gillis up ahead to Evans. Evans is absolutely going to shoot 3, but it's not going to go. Knipple with the rebound. Oh, and Knipple with the putback. 14 for Con. Wake Forest can't even really call a timeout because they don't have really any left. And what just happened? Did we just get another timeout? Oh no, there was a turnover. Wait, but they didn't show us. All right, so here's this putback. Okay, so everybody is celebrating. Oh, that's the turnover. Okay, right there. Okay, this is the Cameron crazy thing for turnovers. They're all doing it, and you're like, wait, what? Like, what are they talking about? All right, so here, and he just loses the ball. I mean, on the inbounds, right? He starts going down the court, and he loses it here, and this goes out of bounds, and we're under 8, so there's the whistle. Okay, so that's why it was like I was like, Wake Forest doesn't have timeouts to call here, so like I don't know why we're stopping play, but. Yeah. But but it was another turnover. So yes, the wheels have completely come off for Wake Forest. It's a 30-point game right now on what started as we were like, wow, this is going to be really rough. We are threatening the 100 again. Well, when Duke is actually hitting all the open threes, defenders have to start flying out at them, and then the pump fake and the drive is the move. Yeah, this pump fake here for Mason Gillis. Let's go back while we have the break. I mean, this is. Oh no! Is this? I mean, that is just. Yo, number 18 for Wake Forest just gets worked here. Is it 18 or 25? No, it's our 18. It's number 25. I mean, holy moly, dude. He may as well have ended up in the Duke bench. Like, my God. That is crazy. What? That was a crazy shot fake. That would make his face Bobby Knight proud with the shot fake there. Yes, we want Spencer. It is definitely Spencer Hubbard territory. I mean, it's Darren Harris territory for sure. It is absolutely Darren Harris territory. Honestly, we don't need to have Cooper Flagg come back in the game. Although he probably will. I mean, he's got 24 points. Like, he's just got a stat line of all stat lines. Like, it's crazy right now. This is... Cooper Flagg is 8 of 14 with 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, a steal, 6 assists, 24 points, and a single turnover. I mean... Other than getting 2 more rebounds for a double-double, sure, I guess, but, like, not needed. But he's in the game. I mean, load manage the guys, Shire. Oh, he's just gonna keep scoring. There is no resistance from Wake Forest. They have waved the white flag. It is over. They can come back down to earth in the first half and then take off again. It wasn't, at the end of the day, it wasn't really a comeback to earth game at all. Gillis setting screens, thinking about threes. The crossover from Proctor on Salas. Proctor over, wide open here is Gillis. Gillis for 3, almost had it. Knibble almost came down with that rebound, but couldn't. Still a 30-point game at the moment. Actually, Wake Forest did manage to put up some resistance on that previous possession. Salas, jump stop, and the shot. No good. Gungba down with the rebound. Flagg out in the open field. Flagg, oh, just manages to get Hildreth. Oh, get out. He fakes him out the whole way. Oh, Flagg is going to intercept that. Yes, he is, absolutely. The pass was completely telegraphed. Proctor for 3, and no, not quite. That was really exciting, but we couldn't get it. He'll try again after the offensive board by Gillis. Won't do that one either. Tyrese Proctor completely killing the vibe at the moment. God damn it. Reese! That was such an odd... You just kind of see the Cooper Flagg steals as they come, and he's got a block! Right into the hands of Proctor. Proctor one-on-one against Hildreth. Into the body. Off the glass, and that one goes! Tyrese Proctor with the stare down of Hildreth. God. Oh, he's about to steal it over from Salas, and a turnover! And Tyrese Proctor and Salas are still jawing. Oh my goodness. What? Just, I mean, this is a total Duke domination at the moment. There is just nothing. This is a buzzsaw. The best thing for Wake is just get out of the way, because it's just so crazy right now. Knipple is going to drill the three. Oh my goodness, 17 for Con Knipple. It's gratuitous at this point. It's just gratuitous. I don't even know. It's just run up the score. They made Wake quit. Yeah, that is, oh my goodness. We have exorcised the demons, literally, figuratively, metaphysically, and spiritually, everything. It may have, actually. Con's 3 was clean, man. Yo, if we do this on Saturday to Carolina, in Carolina, I can't even, wow, that's going to be. What a phenomenal senior night here in a final game in Cameron. What a phenomenal way to end the home season. It's an undefeated home season, right? Kansas, Kentucky, Clemson, undefeated at home. Incredible. Again, undefeated at home again. Oh, flag is open. That should be an easy 3, but he's going to give it to his friend Malowacz instead. He's going to pick up the assist. Malowacz. Oh, flag almost picks up another steal, and Efton Reed is going to just hand it over. Another turnover from Wake Forest's Duke is almost up 40. After the first 5 minutes, I was not expecting this to be a high-scoring game. Turned out to be not very high-scoring for one of the two teams, and that team was Wake Forest, who's got 49 with 4 minutes left in the game. They're definitely not getting 60 here. It is just, wow. Cooper Flagg is 10 of 16 with 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals, and 28 points. I mean, it could have been a triple-double. If this is his last game in Cameron, it was one hell of a last game in Cameron. There is no way Wake can defend against right now. Wake legit has tight guard, 4 guards. Wake legit has tight guard, 4 guys. Oh, on the 3-point line, all threats to hit threes except Malowacz. It stretches and tires Wake out so much. I mean, yeah, Malowacz also took threes. He took 2 threes, but he missed them. Would have been sort of funny if he had made them. Then you would say, well, everybody would taken threes. But I mean, the 3-point shooting hasn't been. It's been okay. I mean, you got Flagg is 3 of 6. Evans is 2 of 7. I mean, we'd really like to see Isaiah Evans. I'd love to see that as 4 of 7. Proctor is only 1 of 6. Not great. Knipple 2 of 4. Sion James actually 3 of 5. So he's been pretty good. And Gillis 2 of 6. I mean, the 3-point shooting has been 36%. It's sort of average. With 13 of 36. It's such a high volume of shots. And then 31 of 65 overall, which has come up considerably. I mean, in the first half. And so this is the interesting part. I said it at the end of the first half, right? We were talking about, we had taken 23s. We were 6 of 20 from 3 for 30%, and we had taken 33 shots. So 2/3 of our shots had been from 3, and I was like, I'm not really sure I like the offensive balance in that. I'd really like us to see, I'd like to see us kind of go a bit more 50-50. And in the second half, it's been 7 of 16, so he shot it much better from 3. And then it's been 18 of 32 overall. So the second half, exactly 50% of the shots from 3, 50% of the shots from 2s. That balance offensively has really been there in the second half. It was a bit lopsided, I felt like, in the first half. Wasn't quite there. But, so yeah. This team has attitude, man. I love it. But yeah, we were shooting 39% in the first half, and now we're up to 47% because we were shooting 56% in the second half. It's just been so much better here in the second half. So let's see. The starters are still in for the time being. Proctor's going to lay it in, and he is going to score. That is 12 points for Proctor. We got to start getting people out of the game. As Isaiah Evans and Gongba come in, and we have a foul for Sion James just to stop play and let folks trade in. Flag to the bench, and that'll be it for Cooper. Malawach also to the bench, and that'll be it for him. That's their final home game, as Knipple has already been on the bench. Everybody calling for one more year. Just give us the national title, man. I don't care. 1 year, doesn't matter. Just give us the natty. Oh, goodness. Two points at the free throw line for Wake Forest while that was happening. Proctor. Oh, Proctor just lost it. Turnover for Tyrese. Wow, 28 points for Coop, 17 for Knipple, 12 for Tyrese, 11 for Sion James. Proctor out of the game. And the bench is empty. This is going to be yet another ACC victory by more than 25 points. I believe that'll be the 10th, if I have that correct, which is half the games. That's insane. James gives it to Darren Harris. Darren Harris in front of the Duke bench. The 3, no good. Rebound down to Wake with now under 3 minutes to go. Step back J by Johnson. Gongbo down with the rebound. Give it to James here. We got all the walk-ons coming in. There we go. There we go. It's Spencer Hubbard time. Evans over to Gillis. Gillis for 3. Wide open in the corner. Mason Gillis, why not? Give him 11. 5 Blue Devils in double figures. Duke has 91. And the margin is 40. 40! Jesus. Begovic in. Sheffield in. Hubbard in. Crazy. This is what a turnaround from the first 5 minutes of the game. And Spencer Hubbard fighting Efton Reed for a jump ball. It's like possession arrow will keep it with Wake Forest. Borden in the game now too. So everybody from Duke has now played. All except for Malik Brown is still out with injury. All 14 players that are available have played. Fredrickson for 3. Wow, that does go in. Let's see if we get another 3 for Spencer Hubbard off a screen. We run the same play that we did at the end of the game. Here comes the pick and roll action. There's Harris. Oh, wide open in the corner. Is this Begovic for 3? Not quite. Rebound to Sheffield, actually. And here we go. Stanley Borden going to post his man. Back to the basket. Wake brings the double team. Oh, Borden wouldn't see the play there. He was coming to get it. Wake Forest almost threw the ball away. So, walk-ons for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes almost. That's going to be a block by Borden. Oh, and it's just stolen by Hubbard. Hubbard going to go coast to coast. Oh, not quite. It was deflected. Harris comes up with the rebound. Call timeout. Keep it with Duke. Let's see what we get out of the... Interesting here, we could get this screen action for Hubbard to go three-pointer off in the corner like we usually see for the three-point shooters. No, not quite. Back to the basket, turnaround Jay. Way too difficult of a tough shot by Borden. Couldn't get it. Three there for Blue. And we've got 47 ticks left. Hubbard. Over to Begovic. Begovic with the step through! Yes! 2 points for Begovic. So fun. No, that's a foul. That's a foul. That'll put Johnson into double figures. Let's see. We have to go that way. Neil Begovic 2. And 1, so 12 points for Johnson. It's going to be a 33-point margin of victory for Duke against Wake Forest. I actually don't quite believe it. Wow, this game got out of hand real quick. It was 20.5 was the line. Duke covers on what was an extremely difficult start to the game, and then we just took off, man. Incredible. Cooper Flagg with an amazing stat line as he continues to pack in the stats and make a case for Player of the Year. All in here. Crazy. 34 minutes, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. What a crazy, crazy stat line for him. Knipple played it very well as well. 17 points for him on 5 of 9 shooting and 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Tyrese Proctor in his return after missing a game. The knee looks absolutely fine. 12 points for him, and then both James and Gillis, the 2 transfers on senior night, getting 11 points apiece. W's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That is, I mean, there's the level of annihilation is just incredible. All right, I'm going to head out. I still got to go to the gym. Then I got to get back and eat and feed the dog and do all those amazing things. And then I got to somehow recover the 4 hours of work that I lost due to an app crashing. So that's great. That'll be a fun night. Any case, thanks everybody for joining us and having a great time here on this particular game. We'll see each other on Saturday for the regular season finale against UNC. Keep a close eye on Louisville and Clemson over the next couple of days. Maybe we get lucky and something ends up happening, especially with Clemson. Maybe they drop one, right? I don't think it's going to happen, but keep an eye on it. Something to watch. So otherwise, we'll see each other on Saturday, 6:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 Pacific. It will be College Game Day yet again for that season finale. Thank you very much, everybody. As always, go Duke, stay safe, and we'll see you on Saturday. Good night.